Jake Paul and Ryan Clark battling on a topic that I love. I love it when like NARPs, non-athletic regular people. I love when y'all think y'all could ball. I love it because I like to hear it. I love the confidence. I love the swag. I love the audacity. Like y'all could do what we did. And I'm like, yeah, it ain't exclusive. It's not an exclusive club until you make it in there. On the outside, they let anybody get in. If you big, fast, strong, and ain't scared, you can play football. Now, can you play in the NFL? I don't know. I don't know about that. Let's see what he's saying, though.
I bench more than all of you, guaranteed. And that's just like right now. And I don't even practice bench pressing. I'll squat more than all of you. I'm faster than all of you. Like, actually. And
that's not true.
Yeah, it is true. We can go down in the street after this. But that
what I love about this dude is it doesn't matter who you think I am who I want to be. Like, I don't care about this money. I don't care about the camera. If I want to do it, I'm gonna go get it. Oh, this dude cracked me up.
That's the thing. So like when words are cheap.
Why, if you make all this money, do you just keep doing things and trying to pick things that's gonna get you hurt?
I mean, right. Pain is temporary, legacy is forever. So like,
let's go. I saw that X-ray.
Yeah,
X-rays forever too.
It's temporary though. Like on God, honestly, it didn't even the punch didn't even hurt.
I don't believe that, Jake.
I swear on everything, brother. Like it didn't hurt.
You know what's interesting about that? And this is why you should believe him, I think. I tore my Achilles. And that's one of the most debilitating injuries. But I think there's some weird thing going on with our body. And I shouldn't even say weird, be more articulate. I think our pain systems, the more debilitating it is, the less painful it is, if you get me, right? Right? I know people that got shot and they be like, dog, I ain't even know I got shot. And I'm like, what? It's like your pain sensors get overloaded and they like, nah, this don't even hurt. A paper cut hurt more. I tore my Achilles. I didn't feel jack like that. Like pain, no. I just couldn't move my foot anymore. That's why Kobe could do those free throws. He wasn't in pain. He just couldn't move his foot anymore. He had to drag it. And I feel him. Like in football, when you hit somebody so hard that everybody go, whoa, those are the hits that don't hurt. I'm not lying. Everybody said it. Wow, nope, didn't feel it. The ones that you just ran by somebody that just hit you on the side a little bit, you be hurting. I feel them.
I mean, he said, whoa, right?
I was just like, whoa, that was like a good hit. But there's been things in life that hurt a lot worse. Like when you stub your toe, bro, that shit hurts way more than getting hit by Anthony Joshua, honestly.
But you're sitting with 3 football players, right? To have the audacity to say it out loud that that's what you're going to do. 29 years old, to have not stepped on a professional football field. What makes you so confident that you can do what we were able to do for a living?
Yeah, I think just God, believing in myself, and, manifestation and self-belief are some of the most powerful things in the world. And I have God-given talents and athleticism. When I said I was going to box and beat all of these people and beat Ben Askren and Nate Robinson, Tyron Woodley, Anderson Silva, it was the same response that I'm getting now when I say I'm going to go
didn't have the background.
Play slot receiver, because there was no background. I was YouTuber this, YouTuber that. And
you know what? This is why I love doing this with y'all, because we talk through this. What he's saying is something that we all can apply in our lives because it all has occurred in our lives. No matter who you are, you don't start off senior at it. You don't start off with seniority. You start off as a rookie, as a freshman. You start off, there is a day one, you haven't done it yet. And he's saying most people only pick their day ones on one hand. Like, all right, I'm going to try a sport. All right, obviously I'm going to go to this new school and I'm going to do that. All right, I'm going to go try this activity. All right, like we keep it here. And he's like, I'm going to use up all my fingers, all my toes. I'm going to borrow somebody else's hands because I'm going to try all these things I haven't done yet. How many times do you see adults walking around trying new things? Most are creatures of habit. We're going to do the same thing over again, right? Or you're going to just make it look different, but it's the same. I love to travel. Yeah, what you really love to do is go to a resort and lay in the pool and then meet people in the pool who are all from New York. But now you're in Cabo doing it, Thailand doing it. You go to Africa to do it. You go to Canada. You go everywhere. You're doing the same thing. When are you going to check a new box? That's what I love about him. He checks new boxes. And he's like, hey, I can fail or not. Got to give him respect for that.
So I'm a doer and a talker at the same time, but I always back it up. I have hands, run some routes, catch some balls, block some people. It can't be that hard. Boxing is way more difficult than football.
That's
and I'm
also
only
not true.
It's 100% true.
Again,
study was
Nikisa,
released
not
like
even-
a month ago. The
there's-
hardest sport in the world is boxing.
Yo, I don't know what they mean by harder. I don't know what they mean by harder. I can't lie. But I will say this. Everyone knows if you want the toughest, hardest workout, and maybe this is just because it's accessible more than football is. Like, I want to do a football workout. Who you going to do it with? Where you going to get all the equipment? Where you going to do it? Okay. But that to the side is boxing. Football players, when they want to get in great shape, box. Every sport, when they want to get in great shape, they will box. Dog, I don't know if y'all have ever done real boxing training. I did it with Freddie Roach. I did it at Wild Card Gym for a year or two. Bro, when you gotta keep your hands up to protect your chin. And literally, you get to a place where you be like, I don't care about my chin, which means I don't care about getting knocked out. And you just physically can't. You're not in good enough shape. You're like this. He's like, keep them up. Okay. You can't keep your hands up. Boxing way harder than football. However, they two different animals. I've never been more tired in my life than when I boxed. But the thing about boxing is, I hate to say it, like, I think boxing is harder, but football is hard as hell. I got to think about this. That's a good question.
Number 11 was MMA.
They took 90, professional analysts of sports and did a study on what the hardest sports in the world are, and the number one on there is boxing. And I'm in there by myself. You guys have 10 other players on the field to help you out. And so the mentality is different, the pressure is different, the focus is different, and the training is harder. It's a marathon and a sprint. You guys get a minute in between each play to regroup.
Yo, he came with receipts. I'm trying to tell you, dog. That's why when football players play basketball, they be like, yo, what the? You ain't in shape for basketball playing football. Be real. Come on, man. See, this is why I say people like what they like and they start lying. I tell my kids this. I coach my 10U. I'm like, yo, no one should ever be tired. We get a break every single play. Stop it. Y'all need to breathe. Y'all need to focus, lock in, be where your feet are. Stop playing. They over there acting like they tired. Meanwhile, soon the game ends, they take off running to go play around. I'm like, no. Y'all lock in. Football, you get a built-in break. Even when it's no huddle, it's still like 7, 10, 15 seconds. They can't get there quick enough. Hey, I like this. Keep going, Jay.
This
you
is
fucking
like the
kidding?
This is
you guys get
this
like
is
you can bring out some.
This
you
is
guys
like
can
a
bring
Bud
out
conversation. You know, Jake, when Bud sits there and tells me that, then I'm like, yeah, but you're Bud Crawford. I get it. But to just be like, I'm gonna run a couple of routes, I'm gonna block some people, I'm gonna catch the ball, how hard can it be?
But we talking about.
Oh, I don't like that point. Oh, I ain't want to click that fast. I ain't like that point. See, this is what happens. You undress the point because you don't like the pointer. You undress. He said, so if Bud Crawford said the exact same thing, all of a sudden you take it in, like, yeah, you're right. What? See, that's how they warp us. What? He said something that's real. Y'all get a break every single play. Do I need to be the champion of the world to say that and you to understand that? I got to be Bud Crawford. I got to be Floyd Mayweather. See, that's when you know somebody a clout chaser or you know somebody caught up or they Hollywood, whatever it may be, because they're not even listening to the message. Who said it? Who said that? Who? Oh. But then it's like, who said that? Floyd? But? Oh, okay. I understand you got to qualify to do things, but do you got to qualify to say things that are accurate and real? Come on.
Yeah, wait, but is it harder than that? Like, what's the difference? Like, it's just a speed thing.
We talking about Jamar Chase and Jetta and those type guys. We're talking about the best receivers in the world that you're trying to compete with.
That's an outside receiver, like not a slot receiver, completely different.
They play it all. You sat around and watched Wes Welker play, and you like.
See, they now look. I'm not gonna blame Ryan and them because it's editing. I can see they just jumping around. He know his stuff. He like those are true number ones. They go outside. They ain't just playing slot. He wants to be the guy, the third. Basically, he wants to be the third receiver, and basically, usually that's the slot. Now we have changed it because a lot of slot receivers have stepped up. But a slot is you can hide him, and he can just gonna be the short intermediates. Catch a ball and let's go. What? Man, they over here dream killing right now. This is crazy.
Oh, shoot, I can go do that.
Yeah, 100%. No, definitely. He's the perfect example.
Cold.
Those are different level athletes than me. I'm talking about the white guy, Wes Welker, who is this big. What's he going to do? Bro,
you underestimate
What do you
him.
mean, bro?
All right, hold on. Wes Welker was a sick athlete. Don't do that. Short space. Oh, his cone drill. Oh, his tea time, stop playing. You ain't that. But that said, let's not act like I didn't play against Antonio Gates, who didn't even play college football. He was a basketball player. Jake Paul's a YouTuber and boxer. Let's not talk about Ron Brown if we got to go way back in time. He ran track. All right. He played in the NFL, had some big plays, some good years. Ronaldo Nehemiah ran track. Come on, y'all.
You can do that at that level.
Yeah, 100%.
You can't go do that. I think you're truly discounting how talented these people are at doing that one thing. Now,
I'm not saying that they're not. I'm just saying that it's not as hard as people are making it out to be.
That's why you are where you are.
There you go.
If I go in there and I'm a bum, guess what? Who cares? Now what?
Man, I didn't expect that topic to be so good. Blah, blah, blah. Hey, look, let's not confuse what he's saying. And that's what happens. They conflate it a lot. One, he's not saying NFL players are sorry. He's not. He's saying they're great. They're elite. They're all that. But let's just be real. Some of them are not as good as all of them or others. You trying to say I can't find a way to get one of them jobs? I mean, in another conversation, they will be up there killing somebody. Like, yo, what's wrong with this dude? Marvin Harrison Jr. keeps dropping passes, right? We keep seeing those videos. And now we know how great he is because he was sick in college. But right now, my point is rank, there's 1,800 NFL players, 1 through 1,800. You trying to say I can't beat number 1,800? You trying to say there's not a roster spot for me? When there have been countless cases of people who have no football background, we just going to grab them. That dude from Philadelphia who's from Africa, that 6'6", 310 D tackle, whatever, that got all muscles, who just killed the test. Can he play? Everybody betting on it. Did he play? Has he played? I heard he didn't. Y'all betting on him? So it's just going to be a better bet on Jake Paul. You get more money in return on Jake Paul because y'all ain't betting on him. Good. That's the one to bet on. That's the dark horse. Even though he's white. I had to get that one in. Come on, y'all. Look, I'm like this. I've been on the football field before and thought to myself, not everybody here qualifies. I have. I bet they said that about me when I had to retire that my last year in Jacksonville. Not everybody qualifies. It's really that way. Not everybody should be starting. The top 11 don't start. There's politics at play. How much you make? How long you been here? What's our future? They don't just say who the best running back. Go. All them dudes that get cut in camp, all them dudes that's trying to transition from college to the pros, and they don't make it, And wide receiver is a weird position where it only takes a little to get a lot. What's a great game for a wide receiver? 5 catches, 100 yards. How many plays are there offensively? Every game, 60 to 80, typically. You mean I got to be out there, and you're not going to play every play, but all right, give me half of them. I get 40 because we're going to go with 80. I get 40 plays, and I got to run. They're not all pass plays. So I'm going to get 20 pass plays. And you say I got to get 5 catches for 100 yards to be great. What's a good game? 2, 3 catches, 50 yards. That'll keep you in the league. Oh, yes, you'll stay in the league. 17 games. What's that? That's 850 yards. You go for 850, you playing forever. Long as you don't have a 1,500 year, because then they're going to say you're sorry. But if you just stay around 850 and you never peak out at don't go to 1,500 because they'll be like, what happened to you? You fell off. If you're just an 850 guy, oh, you're playing 15 years. Off of what? 3 catches for 50 yards? Don't mess with me, y'all. I thought the same thing he's thought before, too. I was like, it could be a lot more guys out here, but, not everybody going to get in there.